Hello, my name is Ryder, and I'll be talking about mobile site design. Mobile devices are changing the world. These days, we all have smartphones with us at all times. We are constantly communicating, sharing, and researching. In many countries, the number of smartphones has surpassed the number of personal computers. Having a mobile-friendly website has become a critical part of having an online presence. Desktop versions of sites can be difficult to view and use on a mobile device. Users need to pinch and zoom to read content, which causes frustration and eventually abandonment of the site. According to a study by Google, in the USA, 94% of people with smartphones search for local information on their phones. Surprisingly, that same study found that 77% of mobile searches occur at home or at work. These are places where desktop computers are likely to be present. The unique way people browse sites on their devices requires a unique way for the sites to be designed. Let's go over some key points when talking about mobile site design. Mobile websites have to be fast. 53% of visits are abandoned if a mobile site takes longer than 3 seconds to load. Using a tool like Google's Test My Site from Think with Google is a great way to make sure you're on the right track. Mobile websites have to have amazingly easy-to-use navigation. Good navigation takes users where they want to go. The most popular method of navigation today is what we call the hamburger menu, which gets its name because it looks like a hamburger. Another option is a full screen style menu. Yelp.com uses this for their website. The last mobile menu style is called a tab bar style and is used by popular sites like Twitter. While the hamburger menu is becoming the standard for mobile web design, it really depends on what your site's individual needs are to choose the right menu style. Selecting the right site type is extremely important when planning out your mobile website. There is MDOT, which creates a separate website just for mobile. Template sites like Wix.com use MDOT sites. You will usually see a M.dot before the web address. Adaptive design is very similar to MDOT. Here, the server identifies the device type that you are using and then loads the correct version of that site. Essentially, you are creating a different site for tablet, mobile, and desktop. Lastly, there is responsive design, which also happens to be Google's preference. Responsive designs, like the one shown here, adapt to the size of the screen that the user is using, no matter if it's a tablet, phone, or desktop. That way, the designer is only creating one version of their site and shares only one URL. Responsive design makes it easier for users to share and link to your content by using a single URL. It requires less time to engineer your site's multiple pages for the same content. According to industry experts, a non-responsive site can lower your ranking on Google because it makes it harder for bots to index your site correctly. It requires no redirection for users to have a device-optimized view, which can also reduce load time. Responsive sites reduce the possibility of common mistakes that affect mobile sites. Avoid setting the font size too small to be legible on a mobile device. If you do that, you're forcing visitors to pinch to zoom in order to read your content. Avoid slow pages, as users can become very frustrated if they have to wait a long time to see your content. Avoid setting touch elements such as buttons and links so close to each other that a mobile user cannot easily tap a desired element with their finger without also tapping a neighboring element. These points can't be stressed enough. Let's review 8 steps to great mobile design. Users only like to scroll one direction. Keep it vertical when designing your mobile site. Remember, keep your content first and get rid of any distracting elements. Having more than 2 columns makes things too small to read and use. Don't forget, people use their thumbs to navigate their phone. Keep those buttons big and easy to use. Menus on a mobile site usually need to be short and easy to follow. Today's mobile devices have high-resolution screens, so don't use low-resolution photos. Don't confuse your users with weird desktop site and mobile site wording at the bottom of each page. There is only one version of your site. Finally, remember to make your site clean and efficient. Let's learn how to make your site mobile-friendly. If you already have a website that you created using a template from a third-party supplier, chances are it already has a mobile version. Template building sites like Wix, Weebly, and Squarespace make mobile site design easy for anyone who wants to try it. You also have the option of hiring or doing it yourself. However, if you have no prior experience, a template service is the easiest way to get your site mobile-friendly. Before publishing your site, it is important to prototype your design to test for any errors in how it is used. A program like Adobe XD makes this task simple and easy. Following the steps, ideas, and processes taught in this video will help your mobile site be more effective and stable. Thank you for watching and learning.